Ladies and gentlemen, how's it hanging? I'm gonna do something a little different tonight. First of all, I want to see how this sounds. Alright, cool. Well, I guess I'll keep that up for chat just in case I can't see anything. How's it going, guys? Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, right? Yeah, it is Saturday night. What was that old TGIF saying? It's Friday night, I'm gonna have some fun, TGIF. But it's Saturday, so I can't really do that. Anyways, let's see. So I got the activity feed here, got chat open up here. Welcome. How you doing? I am gonna do a little tiny upgrade tonight. So I have this guy right here. This is my Dell XPS computer. It's a little dusty. I probably gotta dust that off. Inside it, I have an aging GeForce 670. GTX EVGA for the win. GTX GeForce 670 card. That's what's in here. That's what I've been doing most of my streaming on, from the gaming. Why I asked, this is what I do my streaming on. This is what I do all my gaming on. It's been good to me. It's been really good. My dad recently I wouldn't say recently, I would say probably about close to a year ago, purchased himself a 1080 card, and the 980 was in his old computer, and so I happened to get me a hand-me-down of the GeForce GTX 1080. So I'm doing a quick stream. I guess it's a how-to kind of as well, is to if you never opened up a PC before and never really know, what parts to change out, this is what we're gonna do. At the same time, I gotta clean that sucker. But so first, I haven't even opened up the graphics card yet. It'd be funny if you trolled me and he didn't even give it to me. So this is the EVGA SC edition. So let's see, here's all the goodies. You got some, my dad's such a hoarder. He kept every single thing he has. I think even the stickers that came with that, and which I'm grateful. Thank you, Dad. I mean, if I, I don't want to sound ungrateful. Thank you so much. I love you. But yeah, he has all of the stickers and everything on there. Oh, here we go. Enthusiast built EVGA. Just gonna slap that sucker on the side right there. No, I'm not gonna do that. And looks like she still has. Looks like it's 6-pin power. It's a 4-pin to 6-pin power adapter. There is, do people still use these? The DVI to VGA adapter. And that's another PSU adapter here. 4-port guy. I think my power supply is going to be okay enough to run this card here. I don't really know. So this might be a really quick stream. And it may not. So here's the card here. It looks amazing. Let me get it out. There we go. It's a little dusty. It's been collecting dust for a while. Hopefully it still works, but that's the it smells a little bit like smoke there. But there it is, the GeForce GTX 980 Super Clock Edition. So it has two pins. Yeah, so I think my old 670 had the exact same thing. So I think I'm okay. Anyways, we're gonna leave that in here. Just leave that just kind of like so for now. Now, this is my old Dell XPS machine. If you don't know what I do for a living, I work for IT for a living. I do a lot, and outside of that, I do this. I live stream, and I do YouTube on the side, where this will be going up on YouTube. It's kind of an how-to. I am very knowledgeable when it comes to computer parts. My dad, God love him, he got me into PC building when I was a wee lad, and I never really stopped since. And now, it's planned work perfectly, because now every time he needs a computer built, he just has me do it. Okay, so let's see. Probably best to have this on its side. Got open up the sucker. As you can see, I probably need to have it cleaned as well. There's dust and stuff here. So open up the sucker, and here's what I have inside. So inside this dude here is a I'm sorry, we already said the 670 graphics card. The processor itself, which is this guy right here, which is holy crap. This is a Intel i7 6700K. Not overclocked, not anything good like that, nothing fancy. So let's see. So what we're gonna need, one Phillips flathead screwdriver. Not a flathead, Phillips flathead, I say. I need a Phillips screwdriver. Alright, so for this one here, there's one screw that holds up, or kind of like this little, I guess, PCI lock type thing. Let's see here, how does this come off? I did this once before. Just like that, and it flies off. We don't really need it. Let me get it done. Okay. Jeez, how noob was I? You gotta see how much of a noob I was when I put this together, or frankly, I just didn't really care. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna clean it up, but you know, here's a two 6-pin PSU adapter or PSU plug that goes into the side of it. It looks like the plastic is still on it, so I cannot believe I never took the plastic off. That's bad, because I think it's really hot in there, it can melt. So that's a noob move on me. I didn't realize it was still on there. But I'm just going to take that sucker right off. Sometimes in the PCI spot itself, there is a latch that holds the card in place. So you might have to either push that down or pull that up. In my case, I have to pull it up. And it'll just pop right out. Like so. And also in my case, I need to unplug my SATA cable because this is a big guy. I have to maneuver it a little bit. So there it is. It's a pretty card. Plastic still on it, my god. Holy crap, my god. James, what the hell are you doing there? Oh, it's not melted or anything, but hopefully it's the same size. It's a little bit longer, which that shouldn't cause too much of a problem. It is dirty though. One thing I don't have is a mechanical press there. I do have a shop vac though, so I can always do that. I can always just kind of, which I'll probably do that, not tonight, but jeez, that GPU is filthy, or not GPU, CPU is filthy. Look at that. So you always do want to kind of clean up your computer, ladies and gents. With the more gunk and dust and stuff, and just by me rubbing my finger across it isn't gonna do a vast difference, but it's gonna increase a little bit, or help it out a little bit. But with all this dust here, I'm losing out a ton of airflow. And when you lose out a ton of airflow, that's when you get your fans that increase really high. And the fact that I get a lot of dust right here, it kind of means that probably my airflow is not all that great. But the main part of it looks like it's just on the CPU. Actually, all of it's not that bad, to be honest. Not that bad. Hey, I even have a M.2 slot. I didn't know that. That's cool. See, a lot of things I didn't know about this. I guess technically this isn't that old. And the graphics card itself, actually, you know, and I didn't dust this off, so it's not in that bad condition. You know, it's some dust on the back there. Not too bad. I've seen tons worse. You know, okay, well, it's still pretty dusty. I mean, it's hard to keep it like perfectly clean. You know what I mean? But you do want to make sure that at least your fans and your heat sinks and stuff like that are clear with dust. Otherwise, you're going to run into problems with airflow. You're going to run into overheating, and you're not going to get the true performance that you really want, or yeah, that your card is capable of. Okay, so now we get that Run graphics card out. We're going to take our new guy here, and I believe the plugs are in the same spot. Yes, they are. And actually, it's a little different, which is in my favor. Before, the plugs were right on top of each other. Now they're on to the side, which is easier because the way it was originally done. Wow, Pop, my dad even has the plastic pieces to wear. he probably never took those off. So as far as I/O that we have on here, let's see. It looks like we have 4 display. Okay, so 3 display port. I don't know what, like 1.0 or 2.0, whatever like that, and 1 HDMI, and then we have 1 DVI in the back. My old card had 1 display port, 1 HDMI, and 2 DVIs. DVI-I and DVI-D. I used to remember what that means, but now I don't. But that's not a big deal to me. I use DVI on my monitor here. It is a DVI to HDMI cord. Alright, so we're just gonna. So I just need HDMI. Sorry, DVI on mine. Alright, so simple. Now, what we have to do is plug this mofo in, line up where everything should be, and click. Click down kind of firmly, not too hard. And just like that, we have a card inside, as you can see. I want to make sure I get, I probably should have plugged in my SATA cable prior. So that's going to be a little bit of a bitch to get to. Uh-oh. I need a longer SATA cable. Uh-oh. It's a little hard. So since it was longer, see this blue SATA cable that I have connected to my motherboard there, makes it a little bit difficult more to plug in. I think I might have a larger one now. I'm gonna think of it. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let's see, what do I have here? I remember having one. Sorry. Jeez, let's see. Box of fun here. I don't really want to go tearing my place apart looking for a damn SATA cable. Alright, you know what? Screw it. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I forgot a way I might have to unplug it. Might have to redo this. Or actually, maybe I can get away with having a different SATA connection. Let's see. Where's this? That's the CD drive. SATA 1, SATA 2. Technically, that was on SATA 4, so okay. So, luckily this board here, it's a Dell board, but I should be able to plug that into any SATA port that I should recognize. It wasn't in the primary one, so, and I'm sorry I don't have a camera over the top of this. It'd probably be cool to have a little overview, but, it's my first time doing a build on via live stream. Any questions so far? Nope, nothing yet. Okay. See, it would be cool if I can have my phone as a second camera. That'd be cool. Gotta be careful with these. Okay. Cool. So what did I do? I basically so there was a SATA connector, this blue cable right here. I don't know how hard or easy that is to see. This blue cable right there was plugged in on the bottom where this card goes now. Now this card is a little bit longer, so it made it harder to kind of, before I had to go around the top of the card and down to plug in the SATA cable. That was going to be too short, and I don't know where my bigger, longer SATA cable is. So just did the other SATA connector that my CD drive that, 1990 called. So CD drive's there. So I just plugged it next to that. And now that that's in there, we gotta plug in our two PSU plugs, and that should be relatively easy. We'll go 1 and 2. Come on. Perfect. And now this little fancy little piece right here. So I can
So ironically, my laptop blue screened. I don't know why. That's why I get all the glitchiness. Long story short, this is a computer. It's upgraded. It's working. It's good to go. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. This is James from High Run Tech. Thank you guys for following along. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.